And you just mentioned kind of the cornerstone of that plan is we've got to know who our customers. When we started the business, our customer were investors, and our marketing plan was a pitch deck that
Exactly.
had a $5,000 marketing budget in it. Now we've got to shift that to who are our customers? Who are we selling to? How are we selling? Walk us through, because the customer is the person that you're going to wrap your story around. How are you figuring that out? How are you getting to know those customers?
Yeah. So it is, once you have your vision and you have kind of your clear goals, the very next thing you should be doing is looking at customer information. Do you have a really strong customer and you wish you could have more people like that? Or do you have some data on a collection of customers that really are making up the major share of your business? Those are the people you want more of. Those are the people you should talk to. And, a good customer can just be a gold mine for marketing. It can provide you with good language. It can give you examples. You can get case studies. You can get leadership from those good customers. And the gold mine of information is something that shouldn't be underestimated. So spending time with customers is key. And again, as a business evolves, often what happens is people kind of think they know their customer, but unless you actually talk to them and understand, regularly what is going on in their world, different factors are coming in and often they're affecting all of your customers. And so understanding what those things are that are pulling at them is really key. Looking at their competitors, not just your own competitors, that can be a good way to get an understanding of what's at play for your customers. So one of the things that, I would do first is really look for customer data, customer testimonials. What is it that's coming through? And then I really like to use my customer's own language as a start point for any marketing language. You really need to understand deeply what their needs are. So you may think that your product or your service is solving a problem for them, but actually when you talk to them, it may be 3 or 4 different things. So getting really into the detail is important because those are the things that you need to be talking about the most. And so there are a couple of different ways to do this. There's a lot, if your organization is large and you have a huge volume of customers, then you probably want to break it down into industries or segments, or maybe by their title. Maybe in some cases you're working with executives, and in other cases you're talking to lower down in the pecking order, and you need to speak to them in their terms. So that's very important. You can't talk to everybody. That's the easiest way to fail, is say one thing to all of your customers, and it just doesn't get heard. So it's important that you look across your market and see where you can make the messaging more appropriate and be talking about your product to them in terms that they really understand.